Are you gonna fucking play with the microphone?
Maybe. I'm trying to change the angle just a little bit. There we go.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's actually super quiet. I mean, that's not an invitation, guy.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's really quiet. Dong. Okay, I think I nailed it.
I think you nailed it. So anyway, welcome back to the And Then I Found $5 podcast. I'm your host, Colton, and this is my co-host.
Oh, you want me to say
I
my
want
name?
you to say it. I want it to be different.
Jeez.
On the spot.
And I'm Tyler.
Oh,
Welcome.
Nailed it. It's like you've practiced.
Way to put me on the spot like that. That's such a douche move.
Wow, I had to say my own name on my show.
More of the welcome to the podcast. I'm Colton, and this is.
Also, I'm gonna have to turn you down if you're gonna yell in my ear like that.
Oh, that's good.
We have sweet new microphones.
I know, not a
dumpster. We were recording on a trash can before.
Yeah, basically. We only had to yell at each other to be heard.
Yeah. Oh, can you go ahead and pick your levels up? I don't know. The audience may never, ever hear the other episodes.
Only if we're like rich and famous and we're like, look, you want to see our garage?
These
like
are
the beginning.
The unfound tapes, the lost tapes.
The lost tapes. And it's like, why'd they release these? These are really bad.
Especially the first one. The ones were called like the beta test episode 1.
Yeah. And we did like, what, 5 of those?
Oh, we were manic in that first one, dude. We were so overhyped.
Overhyped?
Oh my god, dude. I was listening back to it and we were like, it was just like punchline, 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 ha ha ha, punchline, 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 ha ha, punchline. It was so bad.
That's what you gotta do. You really gotta. You gotta go for it. You only got 90 minutes, all right? You gotta.
I know, it's almost like we could set our own time and have it be as short as long as we want.
Nope.
We can like
actually. You gotta put
actually
yourself in a box immediately. As soon as you start anything, draw distinct borders to never leave. That's the best way to succeed.
like almost like we could take a second to breathe, not talk over each other the entire time.
Why?
The way you leaned back, I thought you were gonna yell something. I was like, like bracing, like my butt puckered
like,
a little bit.
This is gonna hurt my ears, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, oh, where's his gain knob? Where's his gain knob? Turn that bad boy down.
Just do like a blood curdling scream like a toddler whenever they yell at something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my desk is very
It's a little wiggly.
Yeah, it's a little wiggly.
We gotta set something up. Don't you have a spare bedroom?
Yeah, that one.
You want to set
To
something up?
to
If
the
I
right.
buy like a table and stuff?
That'd probably be smart. We could also use that table. I didn't even think of that.
I just feel like we've invaded your office. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a professional studio.
Yeah.
We have like
brought to you by what are podcasts? iTunes. Nailed it.
no. Today's sponsor of this podcast is Hardcut. Today's episode is brought to you by No Harry's. No Harry's, the one and only men's product for gentlemen who want to go bald. Are you tired of looking like a normal adult with a full head of hair? Do you instead want to look like a weirdly adult-sized baby? With No Harry's, the only multi-purpose hair loss cream, you can put that old baby fat back on and lose your hair at the same time. We're giving the first 100 listeners 25% off at checkout when they use our code HairlessManBaby. Just go to noharrys.com. That's noharrys.com. No Harry's, the only multi-purpose hair loss cream for men.
Hashtag not a fake sponsor.
Feels good to have sponsors, you know?
Yeah.
Really.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 out the gate with a legitimate real sponsor.
With a great code.
With a great code.
You can't forget it.
Hairless Man Baby.
Hairless Man Baby.
Oh, man. What does that ad say about my brain? Also, I want to write one of those every week.
I mean...
Oh, you can write them. You can write them too. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah. If you come up with them.
Well, we have to draw our box so that we can never escape it. Obviously, so
yeah.
Only you can write them forever. And every week. Otherwise, you're disappointing our listener.
What are we going to do when we get real sponsors? And we're like, well, okay, you want to sponsor the fake sponsor bit?
Could you imagine? This sponsor is brought to you by, I don't know. I don't want to say a real one.
Harry's.
Something not real. I don't know. Dell. Oh, crap. Something not real. Like, no Harry's. And then after actually say an ad, oh, what if you did that? There was like your classic 2 or 3 sponsor ad break. And one of them is always fake, but you never do it in like a particular, it's not like the middle one or the first one. Like you go into an ad break and they have to like pay attention to see which one's the fake one.
You know what that would do, actually? Is probably increase your retention for people listening. Great idea.
Yeah.
We're marketing geniuses as well, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we live near Stanford, so.
I mean, basically, I didn't need an MBA because I was born with an MBA. I got my master's in business on the street.
Yeah, Wall Street.
By grinding and hustling. I didn't sleep for 8 hours a night. I slept for 4 because I'm about to hustle. Play video games? Get out. You're a loser. You're a fake baby nerd loser.
Yeah, and if you didn't buy 17 million Dogecoins back in the day, idiot.
No, because we're real investors, or we don't believe in Dogecoin.
Oh, we're one of those. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're hustle culture. Get the fucking memes out of here, bro.
I mean, I invested in Bitcoin back when it was $1.
Yeah, dude, I'm like,
no biggie.
I mean, I wouldn't have to work if I could retire right now if I wanted. I'm like, probably a billionaire. I haven't counted though.
I never stop counting. I'm always reinvesting it.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I've never like pooled all my funds to see like what my actual net worth is because like I don't even care. Like my accountant takes care of that for me. I know it's like probably in the billions though.
I'm thinking at least.
Yeah, I probably have more money than Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, he just gets all the clout because he counted.
What if this is our podcast voice?
Just the entire time.
Yeah,
just
never break character.
Just douchebag broy at all times.
Yeah, so like I sold my M5. It just was too cheap of a.
Yep, there it is.
Somebody on a motorcycle. But I don't remember where I was going with that bit. Please save me.
I don't know. I got distracted by the car.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it was your hustle culture. Yeah, if you get distracted, then you're an idiot.
Oh, damn. I gotta go meditate again. I meditate instead of sleep. Transcendental. Like I can't tell you my mantra because that's a secret. Like it's personal to me, you know. But
I mean, I got it from one of those fortune cookies at Panda, but it's personal.
Your day is looking up. Your day is looking up. Your day is looking up. Your day is looking up.
I'm about to go make 40,000 selling those.
Your day is.
Have you seen the ones that it's
Man.
like?
Oh, I love meditating. I feel it's almost like sleep, bro.
Except sleep is for the weak and idiots.
Bro, I'm pretty sure you were sleeping while you're meditating. No, it was just a deep trance. I was just meditating. I was like really figuring out my mindscape.
Mindscape sounds like a really weird crossover of Minecraft and RuneScape.
But it's VR.
But it's VR, yeah.
Mindscape, the new product by Valve. Welcome.
Valve? Ooh.
Welcome to the future of gaming. Your day is looking up. 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 The future of gaming is now.
Oh, that sounds like Stadia. Like, remember when Stadia was like, you don't need to download games. You'll just play them off our cloud. And everyone's like, oh, cool. How do I do it? And they're like, oh, sorry, it's broken. I can't do it.
Sorry, it doesn't actually work. It just was an idea that we had one time. We thought we'd tell people about, but like we weren't serious about launching it.
It launched, I think, but all I've heard is like...
we weren't serious about launching it in working condition.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea. Maybe it works fine. I've never used it. Please don't sue me.
Oh. All I've heard is, one, that it used to be on ads constantly, and then I saw like a Reddit post or something somewhere that was like, Oh yeah, Stadia is rough to say the best.
So that actually makes me think of something. What ads, like ad reads from YouTube or podcasts you listen to, have you actually bought into?
Oh, like the products?
Yeah, like honey, whatever it is.
I have honey. That one works pretty good.
Yeah, that's an ad read you hear all the time.
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club, you ever use that?
I think
Or one of those type.
we have one of those, but I mean, obviously, I don't use it anymore. It's more.
No, because it's got that glorious beard.
Yeah, my roommate used it. I mean, he liked it.
I used it for a long time.
Yeah.
Because
I don't have Raycons, but I have similar earbuds, and I like them.
Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I play a phone game kind of like that one, but it's a Star Wars one.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, I use Honey as well. Problem is I don't ever shop on my computer.
Oh, really?
It's always on my phone when I make orders. Because usually I'm on the toilet or something. I'm like, oh, you know what I need is a new pair of shoes. Probably order some of those while I'm pooping. But
Best time to make decisions.
Honeys, I do have it on my browser on my computer. Harry's, for sure. Or not Harry's, sorry, Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no Harry's?
No, Harry's is a real one though.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's where I got the idea.
What is it? Is it a?
It's a Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh.
It's just like razors and shaving cream and all that stuff.
Oh.
Which, I mean, as it goes, I don't think those subscription models are bad.
No, they're pretty cheap actually compared to the ones you get at store when
Well,
it's
because I buy mine at Safeway right now because I don't have Dollar Shave Club anymore. Dude, to get
expensive.
3 razors, it's like $20.
Yeah, it's ridiculously expensive.
Trash. For a reasonable person, they'd only last you like maybe a week. I reuse them until they're just literally ripping my face off.
Yeah, that's what I used to do because I was stupid. But
whoa,
I mean,
coming at me, bro.
I mean,
I
did that even more. I guarantee, because Old Navy life, you just like take 7 underway and you just like, well, hope for the best.
7,
basically.
Yeah.
I mean, you would use the electric one, and then you would like clean up every once in a while with that one. But
Gotcha.
you'd use 7 the entire time.
Gotcha.
Luckily, we didn't have to shave all the time if there was no like inspection teams or whatever, though.
There was no inspection team.
Yeah.
Nice.
That came in to beat us up. You messing with the gain over there?
Yeah.
You
were getting a little low. I'm gonna figure this out. I'll figure out where the best
spot is.
New setup. Did we talk about it already?
Only like barely.
Oh, only in the context that we had a trash can before. But yeah, no, we got a whole new setup, microphone stands, like an actual control box.
Yeah, I'd call it that.
I don't actually know what they're called. So that
that
is 100% that Mustang out there.
Oh, 100%. He
sounds exactly like a Mustang.
Every day.
I love the sound of it. It's great.
Speaking of control box, I wonder if your little control box thingy could fit into my little control box thingy for my drum kit.
Maybe. We can try.
Add some sweet rim shots.
I mean, yeah.
That would be so loud. We'd have to really play with some audio.
Yeah. I do want to get, at some point, a soundboard.
That'd be fun.
Well, I don't know. It depends on how immature we want this podcast to get.
Yeah, that's true.
Just fart noises.
At what point is that just old shitty radio?
I mean, so one of my favorite podcasts is the Very Really Good Podcast by Curtis Connor.
Every time.
And I mean, I love Curtis Connor. I love his YouTube channel. I love all of his content, right? And he has a soundboard, and he has a fart sound effect. It's so good. Every time he's talking about something he doesn't like, he's just like, that's like, and you see him hunting around for the button, and he's like,
that's good.
It's so good. He's just like a kind of a stoner dude type personality from Canada.
That checks. Yeah.
He had Hank Green on.
Hank Green has. Oh, I just hit the mic.
Yeah, he did.
Has some really funny
Yeah,
stuff.
but like Hank Green is like a science educator and like very intelligent.
Oh yeah, and like writes books and stuff. Yeah.
And Curtis Connor is, I think, very intelligent, but like his way of speaking is pretty just stoner. It was amazing. It was like a kindly, gently dad talking to his son the whole podcast.
That's good. Except the
so
son
good.
was hosting.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, will you come over here and be in my podcast?
Yeah.
All right, as long as you're not going to get too ridiculous, we'll go down this road, I guess.
We'll go ahead and figure it out, boy. It's all right, whatever.
A part of me wants to like have a quick disconnect, so when I like need to sneeze or something, I can just like mute the mic, like mute.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I could probably figure something like that out.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna
No,
unplug it
that
because that'd just be a bad idea.
It'd be a terrible idea. Also, I think it's probably bad for the mic.
Yeah, all the
I don't know.
cycling.
I have no idea, but
Well, just the removing of the pins that many times, you're just bound to break something with it. You don't go through that much cycle.
yeah. So what have you been up to, man? We didn't do a podcast last week, so
Oh yeah, we didn't. What was I doing?
if you don't have anything, I have a gym story for you. If you don't, okay. How was camping?
It was good. It was up in the Sierras, so kind of your classic high-ish elevation. 6,000 feet or so. Pretty dry, because California, Northern California, dry climate. But it was good.
It's like we're in a drought or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But there was snow on the ground up there. That was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And just like patchy spots, like in the shade.
I haven't seen snow in a while. Probably about a year since we left New Mexico.
I definitely saw it more recently because I was there in the winter, but I don't remember the last time I saw snow other than the snowpack that was left.
Over a year, because obviously I didn't see any snow here this
Yeah.
winter. So it would have been the winter of 2019 to 2020.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw snow.
I think we had snow in March that year.
I don't miss it,
I definitely don't.
but
I much prefer the drier, warmer. Because as much as people be like, oh, when it's cold, you can just put on more layers. Those people haven't lived in true cold.
there is I lived in some very, very cold spots, and I kind of ascribe to that a little bit because I hate the heat really, really bad.
Yeah,
but
I can see that.
I'm not a lover of the cold either, so I'm like, just give me like in the middle of the road. I'm happy.
Best I can offer is 1,000 degrees.
Oh, okay. Well,
Never mind, negative 40.
Can I negotiate you up a little from there?
No.
Okay, well, what if we do? All right. What if we go with the 1,000 degrees thing, but I negotiate you down? Well, it costs you less energy.
Only 10%. I'll give you 900.
I was thinking
final offer. Take it or leave it.
What if we do like 90% down?
87.
Jeez, man, that still seems awfully hot.
130. Going to Death Valley. Sorry.
One of the highest temperatures on record.
I think the highest temperature on record is like 136.
Something like that, yeah, in Death Valley.
Yeah.
Because Death Valley sucks. Dude, it sucks.
Obviously not sponsored by Death Valley.
And today's episode is sponsored by Death Valley. Have you ever wanted to step outside of your AC and literally die?
And by AC, we mean just the shade.
Would you like to be dehydrated in minutes?
How about no water?
How about dry cracked skin within seconds?
Well, how about always ashy elbows?
What about the worst sunburn you have ever had?
What about no night?
Then you need to go to Death Valley. Death Valley, the sponsor of today's episode. You can get 25% off your first Death Valley trip.
You just get your own Death Valley.
Yeah.
You can set it up in the backyard, the front yard, wherever you want.
You want to kill the neighbor kids? Put it in their yard.
Put it in the cul-de-sac. See how many kids wander into it.
You want to have your own battle royale? Make yourself the craziest sandbox ever. Death Valley. Get yours now.
That just sounds like Mad Max.
You want to fight over water? With a crazy looking car?
Or worship the big fat guy who has the water.
In his balls.
Ew.
Ew. Ew, why'd you gotta bring it down, dude? That's gross.
It's like really gross.
The gutturals in your gross was something else. That's like really gross. Oh, shades are on.
That's like really gross.
So anyway, I had a first today at the gym.
That's
Literally.
saying something.
So I've been working out for a really long time, bro.
You've been working at least a week.
Like a week or two, yeah. But anyway, I've been working out for a very long time. I've trained martial arts and weightlifting and all that shit, and I have never thrown up when working out. Ever.
And you broke that today?
I broke that today doing legs. So I was like working out, like I was on the stairs and I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. I kept bumping the rate up, so I was basically like running up the stairs. And then just for like my warm up because I was feeling pretty good. And then after that, I was like, man, now I'm feeling the barbecue I ate for dinner. This is a little, I can definitely tell I ate barbecue for dinner, but I felt fine. So I went and stretched as part of my warm up, right? And then I started lifting. And I was like starting to feel super nauseous. I was like, it's fine. Don't be a pussy. Push through it. Like, there's no reason to be a little bitch. Just keep going. I'm like, so I'm like doing the hamstring curls, laying down hamstring curls. I'm like laying on my belly doing them. And I'm like, oh, this feels really not good. But I'm probably okay. I'm okay. Get over the quad extensions because I'm still like warming up the joints and stuff. But I pushed it pretty hard and I was going to failure on the working sets. And I was like, oh, man. I'm starting to salivate in the back of my throat. It's like, can I keep this down? I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go into the bathroom and wait it out just in case. So like I take my keys and my phone off the ground. I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. And then as I'm walking across, I'm like, oh, this is going to happen. So like now I'm hurrying and there's like a bunch of people in the doorway to the locker room. And I'm like, oh, this is so bad. What if I throw up in my mask? It like sprays out the top. So then like I get in there. Thankfully there's one stall open. It's the handicap stall. But I'm like, this is a crisis. There's nobody else in, or there's somebody in the toilet next to it. Nobody in the handicap one. I'm like, I'm taking it. What am I going to do? Throw up in the sink? Right? By the time I get to that door, I'm like throwing up in my mouth and having to hold it in.
Oh.
I'm like, and then I hear the guy over me. He's like, ugh, in the toilet stall. Like I throw the lid up and I'm just like, let it all out, right?
Oh yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh, and then he immediately flushes and leaves. So then I'm like, man, what was he doing in there that he can just evacuate so soon?
That's what I was literally about to ask. Who's sitting there like?
I think he was probably on his phone or something.
Yeah, he's been done for a while and he's just like.
And then I'm like,
why is he still sitting there? It's not like he's at work. I mean, dudes that just like want to take a bathroom break and they're done in 5 minutes. And
unless maybe he's with
minutes.
His girlfriend and his girlfriend's really into fitness and he's not. I don't know. I didn't see the guy because I was busy spewing into a public restroom.
I can see that. It's like, I'll just go to the bathroom. I hope she's done with core by the time I'm out of there.
If I have to do abs one more time this week. But anyway, so then I'm in there and I'm like, great. Now I'm embarrassed. Somebody knows I threw up. Can I ever leave this restroom?
They're just standing outside of it like, I have to know.
Arms folded, foot tapping. Tap, 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 tap. So it was you in there, sir.
How dare you?
Are you sick, sir?
If
no,
you're sick.
I'm not sick. I just ate too much barbecue for dinner last night. It made my tummy hurt. And then like I took too much pre-workout, but I didn't eat breakfast.
So you're an idiot then.
So I'm an idiot. Yeah. That's all. I'm not actually sick. I mean, I finished the workout, right? Because after you throw up, you feel fine.
Oh, yeah, especially in that circumstance. It's not like you have a stomach bug.
I just went and like drank a bunch of water because I'm like, well, now I'm probably dehydrated. Or I will be real fast. Because it was just all, I hadn't really eaten that day yet. So it was just like all water, basically.
Yeah. Well, at least it was that instead of just hucking chunks of something.
Or tens.
That'd be horrible.
I don't know if that was too gross of a story for the podcast, but it was a first for me. I've never ever thrown up working out before, and we used to go so freaking hard. I don't know. I think I'm getting old. Is like the moral. The barbecue upset my tummy.
I don't think I've ever thrown up, other than like. I feel like maybe I have a little bit, but it wasn't because we like worked out too hard. It's because I was already kind of sick.
I mean,
type of thing.
I think that's kind of what this was. I just didn't think I was sick because I was like still warming up. I mean, I was warming up pretty hard, but nothing I haven't done before.
Yeah.
Like I was, I had sweat on my forehead and get in my eyes and stuff. But I mean, that's just me. I sweat profusely.
Yeah, you like think about working out and you're.
Yeah, like I'm sweating right now. Granted, I'm wearing a hoodie and.
Inside,
but
I mean the air conditioner was on earlier, so
I'm just a hoodie kind of guy,
You're gonna struggle up here in this Cali environment.
I've lived here longer than you. Don't tell me how to live my life here.
Yeah, but you've only lived here in the fall.
July 13th. Actually, the end of June.
Oh, well, you've never been here in the spring.
I have too. It's spring right now.
Shit.
But no, I wasn't wearing hoodies all year last year, so I've just been feeling hoodies lately. I think
I get that.
Just classic body shame or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Or they're just comfy.
They are comfy. And also like, doesn't really matter what kind of shirt you have underneath.
That's true. Yeah, you can just wear your shirt from like 10th grade whenever it didn't fit you then.
Holes on the sides where you pull it down and stuff. And
yeah,
like thumb holes.
And like if it had anything on it, it no longer does.
Freedom.gun.com.
Yep. Freedom.gun.com.org.gov.
.edu.
.edu. .gov.edu.
.gov.edu.org. So wait, what is it?
Imagine having that URL. Freedom dot gun dot gov dot edu.org. And then you're like, just something like, what is this?
We're the premier nonprofit for American gun right education regulation. Nonprofit. LLC.
No, for-profit.
For-profit charity.
For-profit charity, yep.
I actually heard a pretty convincing argument about for-profit charities.
Oh, for-profit? So 44 profit charities?
Yeah, 44 profit charities.
Gotcha.
They only make $44 and then they quit.
I could endorse that.
Yeah. But basically the argument was if you have a product like there's a shoe company that for every pair of shoes that's bought, they donate a pair. Right? And so it's built into the business model to do that. So they're still making money, right?
But then they're still continuing to grow.
They're still continuing to grow. They're still making a profit. They're able to pay people, but there's also a guarantee, and it's how they market, right? So people buy it out of sympathy, but it also consistently does good. And it's more sustainable. I thought that was an interesting model for charity. I was not opposed to that.
Who does that? At least every once in a while.
I know there's a shoe brand.
Yeah, I don't remember what the brand is, but
I don't either.
They do well. So well we can't remember their brand, but I know they're still around. It was a shoe that a lot of people. It was like a slip-on shoe.
Yeah, they do really well. Never bought anything by them. Can't remember anything about them.
I mean, to be fair though, like I remember a significant number of people in like my high school that had them though. So
yeah, I don't.
It's not like a big name brand. It's not like a Nike or an Adidas, for obvious reasons.
Hashtag not a sponsor, but I mean, the door is open.
Could you imagine that shoe just has a $5 bill on it? And that's it. And then you could literally be like, and then I found $5, and then you just lift your shoe up.
Dude, I want to do custom shoes. To just have a, like, if we ever get to a point where we can do merch, just do a shoe that has a $5 bill on it.
You could do it with like Vans. Have somebody like Etsy do it.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Even if it's just like
also, I don't want to buy cars, so get out of here with Vans. I'm talking shoes. That might be the dumbest joke I've ever made.
It threw me for a loop a little bit. I was like, Car. Oh my gosh. Oh, vans. Oh,
Oh.
I just thought of the ice cream truck that drives around our neighborhood. That's in a creepy old. I mean, I guess it's a van, right? Ice cream trucks are just repurposed vans.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those where there's like 70 million stickers that have all like peeled off, and it's peeled the paint off.
So scuzzy looking.
Yeah, definitely has never abducted a child before.
Allegedly.
And it plays those...
Allegedly, it has never. I don't think we need to say allegedly for that.
Well, yeah, it's not like they're in a
allegedly,
case.
It's never committed a crime.
It's never committed a crime that we know of.
Also, like it's the van committing the crime,
not the creepy old man that drives in it.
It's just like it's the movie Cars
that plays Christmas music year round.
Yeah,
so creepy.
Anyway, what were you saying about it?
Oh, that shoot, I don't even remember that we wanted one.
You're gonna go sell candy to kids?
No, we're just gonna give out $5, but we're gonna charge more than $5.
Dude, we could sell $5 bills.
Yeah, that's like a Kanye idea. All right, guys, we're revolutionary. New business. We call it cash exchange. What do? You give us 5 ones. Scratch that. 6 ones. We'll give you a $5 bill.
I mean, that's all. That's all loans are.
Yeah, but you have to pay it over a time. We require it up front.
Oh, it's upfront interest.
Upfront interest.
So, you're gonna have to pay off the entire principal of this loan and the interest right now, and then we'll give you the money. Why wouldn't I just spend?
It's in different bills.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I just spend the bills that I?
Who wants to carry around $5 bill? $1. You can have just one $5 bill.
Okay, but
efficiency.
See, now I'm confused because you said who wants to carry around $5 bills, and then you said you could have a $5 bill, and I feel like we're talking about the same thing.
No. So you got $1 bills, right?
Okay.
They got all George Washington on them. Sweet dude, wooden teeth. You don't want 5 of his bills that are probably all gross and been who knows where's. Or you get one sweet Lincoln. Only one. You could fit a gajillion in your wallet, and it would be worth 5 times as much.
Okay, I think I'm with it, but it's still going to cost me $6 to get one.
At least the prices are ever rising. $7 by fiscal year 22.
Is this due to inflation, or is this like an in-house markup, or what's driving this increase in cost?
That's a trade secret. I'm sorry. For the press,
so it's insider trading, is what it is.
No. Inflation. The first thing you said. Could you imagine somebody asks a question like that in an interview, and they're like, "What was that?"
No, it was the first thing you said.
First thing you said.
I wasn't insider trading with Martha Stewart. It was inflation.
She served her time, all right?
I did my time.
And I want out. Now I'm going to run a baking show with Snoop.
I mean, that's pretty iconic, let's be real.
Oh, it is? And my favorite part is that some people will be like, there's kind of the joke of like, man, Snoop's gone soft. And someone will be like, what do you mean Snoop's gone soft? Martha's gone soft. She's the one that's actually served our time.
Also, was Snoop ever like hard?
I mean,
when that's not an innuendo, you sicko.
When he was like a kid, I think he grew up in like gangs and stuff.
Okay. I just like the public. I don't know a lot about Snoop, but like the public image I have of him is always like a pretty.
I think he used to
very
be and
chill
then
gentleman.
He hit some like well-earned success, and then since then it's kind of just been the cool stoner rapper guy.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, seems like a nice guy. Good to his communities and stuff, so that's cool.
I love his commentary on stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's legendary. That's the other thing. I don't know how you can't like Snoop Dogg just from his anything. Yeah. Even if you don't like his music, because I never super liked Snoop's music, but his commentaries when he's on shows. Even his commercials are just so funny. So good.
Yeah.
I think he has corona.
Does he?
No, not the disease, like a corona
Oh,
commercial.
I was like, what? No. How is he
the-
not vaccinated? I thought he'd have like the celebrity hookup.
No, the beer company.
Gotcha. My corona.
Yeah, he hands them out on beaches and then says some Snoop thing and then walks away. Like Snoop would do. That's how I imagine he is just all the time. He's just walking down a beach handing people beers that just come out of thin air.
I feel like his image would be more he's walking down a bleach handing people spliffs, but whatever.
Same.
You
I didn't say what was in the beer.
Ooh,
Is that a thing? I don't know.
Like edible, but it's a drinkable, but it's
I
also
know-
alcoholic. That seems like a dangerous mix.
I know at places in Washington they had food that had it. They like had bars with food that had THC in it.
Yeah, I mean, like edibles, that's a thing. But putting putting THC in your alcohol seems like a bad time. I don't know. Maybe it's a great time.
I have no idea.
I don't really do either. So, I can't do one, and I don't do the other. So,
I don't know. We'll bring in an expert at some point.
Yeah.
We'll bring Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, please come on our podcast.
What if we landed Snoop Dogg as an interview?
That would be amazing.
I don't even know what I'd ask him. Like, all right, Snoop. So, I'm the whitest guy on earth. What's a relevant question about your industry?
No, I would just ask him what side quest he's working on. Because he clearly, I don't know if you've seen the circulating meme that Snoop Dogg has finished the main storyline of his life and is just now working on side quests.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. It also, when you see it that way, it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he found that companion that you don't use during the main storyline, but then it's like your favorite on the side quest. That's Martha Stewart.
Is she's still on her main storyline, right? I mean, she just got out of prison, so she's on the redemption arc.
I mean, she's been in prison a long time, probably like 10 years now.
Oh, really? Has it been that long?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. If only we had the internet. I feel like it's.
But
been
I feel
a
like
while.
she was always like had a cooking show, right? That's her thing. What did Martha Stewart? Right.
Yeah,
so
she had a cooking show and a what was it, like some sort of like line of merchandise you'd find at like a Kohl's.
Not at
that was
Kohl's.
like cooking and stuff.
Okay, so but I feel like that's like still within the purview of her like main story. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if she was on a side quest, she would be out like doing heists or something. She would be like catching all the butterflies in wherever she lives.
I could see that. She served 5 months in federal prison and was released in March of 2005. Oh,
whoa!
16 years ago.
We're old, dude.
Hey,
So,
guess her net worth. And none of that guessing a crazy number so that it seems
no, I mean, so she has like a lot of TV franchises. She owns businesses. She has cookbooks. I'm thinking probably she's got to be a net worth of around 100 million.
Ooh, I will give you a second guess and tell you that you are low.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
All right. 260 million.
So close. Also, this number is a Wikipedia, and as of 2011, and at that point, it was 638 million.
You can't use the so close when I'm even more than half off.
I made more than half off. You said 660.
I said 260.
Oh, I thought you said 660.
No.
Oh, never mind. Not close. 683.
I'm like, what do you mean so close?
Don't patronize me.
Wow, bud, you did really good.
If you type in Martha Stewart in Google, the top results for searches: Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart age, and Martha Stewart net worth. Also, if you had to guess, how old do you think she is now?
60.
No.
Too young?
No.
Too old?
Oh, sorry. Yes, too young.
77?
79. She was born in 1941.
But she's single?
Oh no, she's 80. Or never mind, she'll be 80 in August.
Is there a Mr. Stewart?
There was from 1961 to 1990.
And then there was a really buttery souffle.
I guess so, yeah. And then she went to prison, and then
that was an open-ended joke, so you get to decide if he was in the souffle or if the buttery souffle killed him.
Well, it says divorce, not death.
I mean, same.
Yeah, he may have died later. That's a good point. That was unintentional. I was gonna see if I can find her current net worth because 638 at 2011.
Yeah, it's got to be so much higher, especially with the Snoop Dogg thing.
Oh, it's gone down. It's estimated to be in the vicinity of 400 million.
Whoa. So we're saying, well, okay, but that might not mean much, right? Because it may be that she's put a lot of money in investing in other things.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So it might be down because it cost her $200 million to start the Snoop Dogg show.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I doubt, but or maybe it hurt her public image.
Oh, I guess at one point she back in the day was up to 1.6 billion.
1.6 billion?
Yeah.
She was a billionaire?
From what this says.
Holy shit, dude. We got to get into cooking.
Clearly.
You want to start a cooking show?
Yeah, let's do it. I like to think that it'd be one of those cooking shows that it is never good until 10 years later, where it's like, I mean, they've been cooking for 10 years. They're at least decent at this point. But it's never good.
But it's not. Cody and Noel, I talked about the Tiny Meat Gang podcast earlier. I think before the episode, before we started recording. Yeah. But they have a cooking show that they do on YouTube where they both wear drunk goggles. And then they have to bake something.
Oh, I was gonna say,
and it's like the equivalent of it's like the equivalent of like a 0.8 or something.
Yeah,
it is so funny.
I was gonna say they had a program at our school, and I missed the one where they actually did this. They had like a little go-kart town thing they set up in the parking lot, and they put drunk goggles on. And I was real sad because I missed that one. But then they did a simulator where they had a car and they put like some weird like screen up in the car to make it look like you were driving it, and then they made your vision, and like if you steered, it like had a 2-second delay. It was like playing a laggy video game, and they were like, drive to the gas station while drunk, and of course you'd wreck because you'd like your vision was blurry, but we all played video games that were way worse than that. So like all us kids were like, cool, you gave us a bad video game, and we're like in a real car, and we're like, yeah, I'll turn, and then it just lagged real behind, so all of us were like, well, this is stupid, you just gave us a laggy video game, so we crashed. And like if you did too well, they would just get you T-boned like at a green light. Like, it was like,
no, you have to lose, okay?
Yeah, we're not going to teach
but
you to
I wasn't at fault. You have to lose.
Oh,
otherwise, what's the point? I feel like, so you just described that, and my brain was like, I could do that. I could do that.
So that's really what happened, is there were a lot of people that did pretty good, and they either got T-boned at a green light, or hit by a car when they got to the gas station. So all it taught everybody is, I'm a pretty good drunk driver.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, I could figure the lag out. I would just drive slow at first. And the blurry vision, like you said, we played
horrible video games.
Horrible games. I got this.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That was no issue at all. They were like, see the blurriness, and all of us were like, it just looks like you have bad graphics.
I mean, I can't help that you're an old person and you don't know how to like party anymore. I could drive fine drunk.
Yeah, that's literally the message that everybody got from it.
Yeah,
just
maybe you should have grown up with video games, boomer.
It's funny, is the people that showed us weren't that old.
No, I'm sure not.
No. All our teachers, though, were like, obviously, by good means, like, yeah, guys, don't drink and drive. Yeah, it's a great simulation, right? And all of us were like, no,
No,
it wasn't a good simulation.
Fine.
They just gave us a laggy video game that they hooked up to a real car. It was nothing that special.
Yeah, I mean, so basically for the kids at home, it's okay to drink and drive.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Today's episode is brought to you by drinking and driving. Do you want to survive a wreck that you're totally at fault for and kill the other driver? Drink and drive.
The only bad thing that'll happen is to someone else.
Sounds like a win to me. Buy your first drive drunk kit today.
Oh my gosh. It's just a 6-pack.
No, it's just a handle of vodka.
It's just alcohol. Weird alcohol commercial they're pushing.
Just a bottle of absinthe.
Oof. That's that stuff that looks like a perfume.
Yeah, it's like 90 proof, and like too much of it, you'll die.
Yeah, like literally die.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
And you see everybody drinking on the internet, like, so smooth.
So smooth, my stomach is eating itself now.
Yeah.
Wow, that doesn't sound good to me. Yeah, you just haven't tried it, idiot.
Oh, it's an acquired taste.
It's like liver. I don't know if that's...
Which you'll need a new one.
Nailed it. Did it sound good?
It sounded like you snapped your thumbs in the... There you go. That sounded awful.
Oh, wait.
All right, we can probably quit practicing that now. Oh, man. Carter, edit that out. Don't you dare. I will shut this show down if you don't edit that out.
I will shake this table to make really annoying noises.
All right, Carter, leave it in.
Speaking of annoying noises, remember whenever you used to go to the movies and then there was somebody behind you that is just chatting? I mean, chatting it up. And they're not even talking about the movie. They're just talking about their stupid day. I don't care how your insurance job went today. Okay, I don't give a crap that the Johnsons didn't want to double their coverage on their house that they're trying to sell.
Bring, bring, bring. Bring, bring, bring.
Hello, insurance company.
How may I take your call?
Wait, who's this?
I don't know because I lost track of who's calling what. I was calling the insurance company.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, when you said hello insurance company, I thought you were like, hello insurance company. I'm calling you about an issue.
Oh, here. Sorry. Hashtag not sponsored by State Farm. Hello, State Farm. This is Jake.
Hi, Jake. I had a question about my policy.
Yeah, shoot.
Well, really what I'm trying to find out is do I have a policy?
Well, we could call it that.
Well, like I've been driving this car for about 5 years, and I know you're supposed to be insured, but I don't really know if I am. So I was wondering if you could tell me if I'm insured or not. What kind of information do you need so we can get that sorted out? I'm
thinking at least your name, minimum. Probably your make and model as well. Probably speed it along.
I mean, I'm not really comfortable giving you that information over the phone.
Okay.
How do I know that you're actually, State Farm?
Here, I'll show you. Hey, Carrie, what's my name? Oh, Jake from State Farm. Is that enough proof?
I mean, I know that I found your number off the website, and I called it specifically with the number off the website. But I just am not comfortable sharing personal information over the phone.
Would you prefer if you tapped it in Morse code?
I mean, that kind of feels the same, really.
Here,
Because
I'll show you how it's not.
Oh my god.
Did you get that?
I mean, yeah, I got that, but like, the other thing is I don't really know Morse code.
Oh, then if you don't know, you could just tell me your name then.
But I mean, that seems like an awful.
Sorry. Last name, comma first. You have to say the comma though.
Yeah, but see, now you're getting both my names, and how do I know that you're not going to scam me?
A State Farm is very reputable.
Hang on, hold up. This is a good part of the movie. Okay. I've already seen this movie before, so it's fine.
Are you just at home?
No, I'm in the theater.
What is it?
Oh, it's the Two Towers.
Oh, Two Towers. What part are you at? Have you guys met Smeagol? Oh, sorry, spoilers.
I mean, technically, you see Smeagol in the Fellowship of the Ring.
Briefly. Oh, so you've seen the first one then?
Well, yeah, obviously, I've seen them all. I'm rewatching it because this is the early 2000s, and they're in theater still, and I've seen them a whole bunch. But hang on, wait. Stop. Sorry. They're about to blow the wall up. Hey, I don't care that you haven't seen it, all right? Shut up. I'm on the phone with my insurance company. Sorry, somebody was upset about spoilers or something. Oh, yeah. So anyway, all right, they just blew the wall up. It was pretty cool, and they're gonna think Gimli's dead or whatever. He's gonna fall in the river. Or the pond. It's not even really a river. I don't know what he's bitching about. He's only like 4 feet tall and probably drowns easy in all that armor. But it doesn't matter anyway. I don't want to give you my personal information because I don't want to be scammed.
Okay, what if I told you I wasn't going to?
Scam me?
Yeah.
Well, can you give me like some... I'm on the phone! Stop! Can you give me some like assurance on that?
Oh, we can give you insurance.
Well, I... See, but the thing is, I think I already have insurance. I'm trying to verify that.
What if I told you Flo ain't gonna give you nothing, but we'll give you everything?
Well, is Flo going to keep asking me all sorts of personal information, like my VIN number and my name?
I mean, probably. She's real nosy.
Oh. Okay, what about Geico? I always thought that little gecko was pretty cute.
He's actually a tax evader.
Is that how we can afford the 15% off?
Yeah, it's because they don't pay taxes. Okay. You can look that up on freedom.gun.org. Sorry, .com.
.com. Okay. I mean, I trust that site. That site's not going to give me viruses.
Yeah. It's not a dot though. It's spelled out DOT. Freedom. Like DOT.
Department of Transportation.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
Freedom,
cool.
DOT,
actually, while I'm
gun.com.
there, can I check to see if I have my license and stuff on my car?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I have that either. I've just been driving.
Yeah, you can check it there.
Okay. Oh, it sure sounds like you're typing.
No, that's it's my pen.
Hey, I just had a thought that occurred to me. Can you see my phone number that I called you with?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Click.
Dang it! I was gonna just make a fake phone number on it, or a fake license number and insurance on freedom.gun.
I ended the bit too early is what you're saying?
No. It does remind me though of all the scam videos. I don't know if you saw the big like video recently with Scammer Payback and Mark Rober. The glitter bomb.
No.
You should check it out. It's pretty sweet. They essentially catch a call center and actually get a lot of people at least in the state side like arrested and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, super great video. And the Scammer Payback dude, he'll answer the spam phone calls and they'll go through their normal bit of like saying like, oh, we actually owe you a refund, and then they get them to give them access to their computer, and then they show them like 20,000 instead of 200, and then they're like, oh, you need to send us back the other $19,800, but you can only do it in gift cards and cash through the mail and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Damn, that's cool.
Super sketchy.
That is so sketchy. Shit is so like frustrating because it's very much predatory towards a very specific demographic.
Oh, 100%. It's very much older, like retired, widowed people most of the time.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I know somebody who was basically getting scammed by charities. I don't know them personally, but somebody's mom.
Oh,
she was donating like basically all of her retirement to charities each month.
Holy
because
cow.
It became very predatory. They kept calling her because every time they called her, she gave money.
Oh, that's just messed up.
And she felt like she was doing a good thing, right? Because she was helping people and helping all these causes, and they were literally taking all of her money.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. So be careful out there, kids. I mean, elderly.
I mean, that's our main demographic.
Is the retirees like 65 and up?
Yeah, the ones that are like...
It's really what I'm appealing towards.
Yeah, they're like, you know what I want to hear? I'm thinking 2 middle of the road, maybe even liberal white guys from California. That's what I want to listen to.
Yeah. I don't think there's a maybe. I think we're liberal.
Yeah. At least, like, definitely left of center.
Unless you're a viewer, in which case, welcome here. We share your exact religious and political beliefs.
Yep.
100%. We hope you stick around.
And if you don't, we'll just keep making more podcasts. I was gonna threaten them, but that seemed like a bad idea.
If you don't, we'll kill your family.
No, we won't do that. Probably.
And then we'll eat them.
Okay, this. Ew.
That was pretty gross.
Yeah.
We're not gonna kill and eat anybody's family.
Exactly.
I hear it's frowned upon. I hear it's frowned upon.
You hear it's frowned upon?
That's my moral compass is, if it's bad public image. That's why every time I have a public apology, I'm just like, I didn't know it was bad. And I didn't realize it would hurt other people. My guy, you embezzled $200 million from every orphanage. I mean, I didn't think it would hurt anybody.
Speaking of embezzling money, well, not embezzling, but just...
You got a secret you want to share?
No, it's actually a, I don't know what you call it. How messed up is it on all the money that is made on overdraft fees? That is literally money from those who have no money because they are overdrafting on an account because they routinely do not have enough money in their account.
That is pretty fucked up.
And they make I don't know if it's billions, but it is a lot of money. Between banks, I'm sure it's billions. Easily.
I never thought about that. That is so predatory.
Yeah.
What's the solution? Don't charge overdraft fees?
Either that or...
Because if you don't charge an overdraft fee, people will abuse that.
I mean, my bank just lets you go under 500, and then if it's under that, it just doesn't work, like bouncing a check. And from there, it's not like... It acts as like a credit is what they say, but I don't think you actually get charged any it's kind of like a credit card debt, but I don't think you actually get charged like significant fees or anything. It's not like a fee to go under. I think it's just like if you stay under it too long, it acts like a credit card.
Oh, and then they charge you interest?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because it has to be like less than for like a week or two or something.
Gotcha.
If I remember right.
Because, I mean, I get that overdrafting can't be penalty free, right?
Just stop it at zero. Make it not go
just
through.
Kick the charges back. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Yeah.
Because then
I guess there's no reason it has to go into the red.
Yeah. Why does that have to go in the red?
Oh, these groceries I was trying to buy to feed my starving children. Oh, bank account stopped at 0. Can't buy food.
Just put a few things back so you can get.
Now we'll have to eat the youngest.
It's always back to the eating with you.
I'm hungry, all right?
We'll get a Klondike bar after this, okay?
Can we get a Snickers? I'm not me right now.
I have Reese's. That's the best final offer. And Kit Kats, actually. And Hershey's. Actually, we have a lot of candy downstairs.
Okay, what about a Milky Way?
What, do you just want to eat a bucket of caramel, that's what you might as well do if you're eating Milky Ways.
I mean, is a bucket of caramel on the table?
I don't think so. I don't know where you could buy a bucket. Costco has buckets of caramel, I'm sure.
All right, so okay. YouTube channel idea. We're gonna buy a kiddie pool.
I have a kiddie pool in my backyard.
Cool. We're gonna buy a bunch of buckets of caramel.
Bunches. Oh, bucket of caramels.
Bunches of bucket of caramel. We're gonna break them off the vine because they come in a bunch apparently now. And we're gonna put it in the kiddie pool.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get in Speedos. And we're gonna get in the caramel. And we're gonna use sex traps to get views. People are just gonna want to see our hot bodies in caramel.
Ugh.
We'll do something. We'll read comments or something.
I think you just described Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, caramel all over, especially in my in my back hair.
Ugh. I don't know what would be worse, a soft caramel or the molasses style caramel.
Probably the hard, super sticky, tacky caramel that is really, really robust unless it gets really warm.
Oh, jeez. What do you turn that? Oh, God. Oh. Anyway, so segueing away from that.
So what I just described was probably like a GMM episode.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so Twitch has some real messed up stuff. Am I right?
So that is actually a topical thing right now. There's a whole kerfuffle about, and I don't know what the resolution was, but I think Twitch changed its terms of service because women were exploiting a loophole by basically being in a bikini, because you're not allowed to be in your underwear, right?
Yeah.
But you can be in a bikini in a hot tub, for instance, because it's appropriate wear for the setting. So women were basically just creating a thirst trap. And a lot of people were super upset because they're like, well, it's stealing views from the small creators. Which I thought was really dumb. Because anybody who's going on Twitch to look at a Twitch stream of a girl in a bikini is probably not going on there to look at smaller creator stuff anyway.
He's like
that's a very
it
specific...
could either be lady in a hot tub or I'm going to go watch this guy play...
this guy, super unique guy who's doing Destiny streams. Because there's nobody else on the platform doing that right now.
No, he's doing DayZ streams.
Oh, man.
There's only
No, Apex.
I was going to say Apex, but I forgot the name of it.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's I don't think that demographic... And also, who cares? These women are confident in their sexuality or whatever, and they're on the internet. It's not porn, because they're not naked. So, who cares?
That's just a weird...
who cares?
Well, that's just a weird... If you wanted to go down the route of that's not what Twitch is meant to be. It's meant to be for video games,
but it's
whatever.
For people just walking around their house, cleaning their floor, daily live streaming,
Yeah, if you wanted to go down the route of no, this is for games. We don't want that type of stuff here. Yeah, sure, because that's a platform choice. But it's taking away from small streamers. That's Amazon, you can't be a business anymore. There's mom and pop people that are losing business. And you're
well, it would be if we were worried about Amazon and the mom and pop store only sold local flora and fauna.
Yeah.
And it's nobody who's shopping for local flora and fauna is going to go to Amazon for that. And people on Amazon aren't being stolen from that because they're looking for a very specific thing.
Yeah.
It's and also
maybe Etsy'd be a better example of
yeah,
I want an exact thing that is for instance, I have a Michael Schumacher poster over there. I want a stitched Michael Schumacher Ferrari throw pillow. Amazon's gonna steal. We can't have Amazon around because they're gonna steal business away from that Etsy creator.
Yeah, and it's no, that's people who are going there aren't. Amazon's not stealing anything, and I just don't think. So people are thirst trapping a little bit on the internet. Who cares? These women are confident in their sexuality or whatever, and they found a way to make money.
Also,
they're in control, right? Well, they're in control of their own source of income at that point, so it's not super scuzzy some of the other sites and things like that. So it's and it's not really porn because they're not naked. So it's who cares? Just who cares? And if you want to go down the road of like, well, it's not the intent of the platform, that's cool. But we have day in life streamers who stream their daily life.
Yeah, exactly.
Stream them making and eating breakfast or something. So it's like, is that really the intent of video game streams?
No, but it's like the I'm sure everybody knows a person like this that has information that is relevant and then they never use it in the right context. We're like, no, you had a good argument if you used the actual information, but you went down some other weird rabbit hole that doesn't make any sense.
Stealing viewers from me.
How am I supposed to get people to watch my Vigor stream?
Yeah.
When they're going to see ladies.
That's why the Vigor stream never popped off. It was all the chicks in bikinis and hot tubs.
I know.
Damn it.
Not because Vigor is a
super niche game.
Yeah.
And also super hard to discover new creators anyway.
Yeah. It's very hard. Even in, like, for instance, Vigor, we have a friend who streams, and we both used to play a decent bit. I'm sure we'll do that again once we're in a time where we have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
But even on that game, where there's like, at any one time, maybe 12 streamers, and that's like prime time, nighttime on the East Coast, US,
Yeah.
It's both night in the East Coast and Pacific. Yeah, there's like 12. And even like sometimes you're not on the front page of it because it only shows 6.
And like total viewers is like
90
or something. Yeah. I mean, like, you're never going to pop off doing that.
No.
You could probably find yourself a really, really like dedicated, loyal following.
Little group.
And if they all are tier 3 subs,
bada boom.
You can make $75 a month.
You know what that is?
A video game.
That's paying for your video games. Boom.
But probably nothing else with the cost of your setup or anything.
Yeah, probably not. Not at first, anyway.
Not at first. Speaking of video games, what are you playing these days?
What am I playing these days?
Anything new from last time we talked 2 weeks ago?
Not really. I've actually not played a lot in the last couple days. I did, however, do a very interesting thing with Kevin the other day. He's one of our mutual friends. We looked at all our play times on games.
Okay.
So, over under. How many, or that's the wrong way to phrase that.
Yeah, I was going to say you got to give me a number to be over or under.
I know. Over under 2 weeks. So, no, actually, let's go 3 weeks. 21 days. How many, or over under, how many days do you think Kevin has played a Vigor?
Do you want me to give you a specific number, or can I just say over or under?
Whichever you like. If you like,
I say it's over 21 days, and it's probably 5 weeks.
What does that turn into?
Well,
35 days.
Yeah.
You are correct. It is the over, and it is 40 days.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah. Some of that is unfair.
Because that boy leaves his fucking console on all the time, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be like, Kevin's on?
I don't think so.
No, it's like 3 a.m. where he is.
Probably
which
not.
Doesn't actually mean anything with him, but
yeah, but
probably just left it on and walked away.
Yeah. Over under 3 weeks, how many days do you think I have on it?
I'm gonna say you're right at that cusp.
Ooh, over under.
Under, but barely.
Ooh, over barely. 22.
Oh, okay.
Again, because you've seen my Xbox and it's phantom turn-ons.
Yeah.
Not like turn on. Dang it, that's not what I meant.
He gets his Xbox aroused.
You remember how my Xbox One, though, would just turn on randomly?
Yeah.
And then, because I would either turn it on and click Vigor, or it would have been on Vigor when it turned off, and then when it turns back on, it would sometimes boot it back up. Which was... Or no, I don't know. Can that one... Could Xbox One boot it back up? I definitely left it on all the time. That's definitely a fact.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Also, pandemic gaming we just played a lot during the pandemic. So.
Yeah, that definitely increased a lot of people's playtime.
We
Can you look at other people's playtimes?
So
or can you only look at your own?
No, so you get a C ranked on your friends. I was gonna say I have some over unders for yourself.
Okay, I bet it's not that much, but
I'm trying to remember. Actually, I can look them up on my phone.
Oh, cool.
But I can give you some rankings.
So I bet I'm way low.
So on Outriders, we all played a lot of Outriders. Okay. Rank me, you, and Kevin. Who do you think played the most? And it's in days, I believe, because
ranking. Ooh, I might have played more Outriders than Kevin, because Kevin plays other games. I think me, Kevin, you. You're obviously the bottom.
Yeah. Yep, that was correct.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. I think I can pull it up.
As far as like how many days worth or hours worth, I have absolutely no idea.
Can I get the times? I think I'll have to go to the computer to actually get it. But I believe yours was around 4 days. Kevin's was 3.5, and mine was about
on Outriders.
2.5. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds that sounds about right. I put a decent amount of time in.
Yeah, we played it a lot.
It was fun. I'm definitely over it now.
I'm trying to remember some of these other games. Oh, Battlefield 5.
You and I have more than Kevin.
Oh, yeah, we almost tripled
ton.
Him. Yeah, we
and I would say you have more than me.
I think I edged you out by
we've
literally a couple hours.
We've almost always played it together, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that's really what made it. And I think we were around the 5-day-ish mark on that.
What about Far Cry New Dawn?
That was my next one.
We put a lot of time into that game.
You probably aren't surprised you were ahead on that one.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it was only like 4 days or so, but I don't think we left that game on very much because there's not a lot of menus or anything.
No.
But significant amount of time. Also, nobody in my friends list was even close.
Oh,
it was like me and you up in the days and everybody else in.
What about 4? We put a bit of time into 4 as well.
4's data didn't come through.
Oh, that's
because of that early Xbox One tracking systems.
Damn, that sucks.
5, I don't remember. I think you were ahead again.
I was. I would make sense if I was, because I think I played 5 more. I think I liked 5 more than you did.
Yeah, I liked 5, but good. I didn't like how like brown it was.
Oh,
its color palette was very boring to me.
It's weird because the color palette in that was like, wow, this is really cool, really nice compared to Far Cry 4. But then we played so much New Dawn, which is very, very colorful, very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I hope that if they keep nothing from New Dawn, they at least keep the color palette.
Yeah.
Like just the colors in general.
4 had a lot of colors because of all the like fields of flowers. That was, like,
but it was still like kind of the older. I don't want to say old because it was an Xbox One title, but it was
there was a lot of dark greens.
It was the older, like less high res, high quality color, and like Far Cry 5 looked like Montana. Like, which I lived in that area, and I've been in there, and you're like, wow, this looks like Montana. The colors are on point. Like,
100%.
As far as like capturing the realism of that type of area,
I just realized one of the other
really
differences: the enemies in 5 were gray, and the enemies in red were red, or in 4 were red.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
the enemies in New Dawn were yellow or pink or what was it? Or red.
Or red. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the enemies had more color too.
Yeah. New Dawn was really pretty, color-wise.
Oh, yeah. It's easily my favorite Far Cry, which is probably a hot take for a lot of people, but
It is. I think it was not a super well-received one, but I loved it. I loved
the leveling system so much fun. So fun, and the storyline wasn't as fun, but it didn't need to be because you already did Far Cry 5.
Well, and it kind of gave you some stuff that felt really, really good, like the superpowers.
Yeah,
which made fun. Well, and it's also important, like the way we play those games, I think is probably atypical because we're really in there for the hijinks and like how can we manipulate the mechanics or how can we like approach this problem in a new, unique way. So we can have a pretty basic, like, go take this base over. But when we're doing it, we're like, all right, we're going to take the base over, but only Molotovs. That was probably our worst idea.
That was
so hard.
I think we ended up still winning we had to use takedowns because you just could not get kills.
Yeah, people didn't die. Turns out Molotovs are terrible in that game.
And they just catch you on fire.
Yeah.
Which was horrible.
We did one with animals only.
That is surprisingly easy-ish. It was easy in 4. It is not as easy in
New Dawn or 5, yeah.
4, if you could get a tiger in there, it would kill the entire
I remember
camp.
we must have spent a good hour trying to, like, snipe with our throwing knives. Remember we were, like, aiming way up in the sky trying to get them to, like, land in on guys?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Especially whenever they're like, somebody's out there. And you're like, no, hey, shut up. Go stand in your post.
You can't see us.
I'm standing in the bushes 50 feet away. You can't see me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Explosives only was always fun because that's easy.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you have explosive arrows because you're just like, snipers, no more.
Well, that was the other part that was really fun about New Dawn is there was weapon tiers, right? So we could limit ourselves by like only level 1 weapons, doing like doing tier 3 bases and stuff.
Yeah, that made it really interesting.
It was so hard.
Because even with leveled weapons, it was so difficult.
Yeah.
Just because they were clunky weapons. They just didn't move as well as the higher weapons.
They didn't move as well. They didn't aim as well.
They just
did bad. No damage. Yeah.
I put 17 clips in the guy. He's about a fifth of the way down.
Yeah.
I'll just snipe him with his bow. Dead.
Yeah. The bows are so overpowered in that game.
Well, like, that's one thing that Vigor didn't do very good. They have a crossbow in their game.
Oh, do they?
And it's a 2-shot kill, and it's super slow to reload. And it's...
Yuck.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Is the crossbow new? Because I don't think there was a crossbow when I was playing it.
No, I just don't think anybody had them. If you brought them into an encounter, you were going to die. Like,
gotcha.
Getting a kill in an encounter with them is, like, literally impossible.
Gotcha.
But in the elimination rounds, they have crossbow rounds. And even then, it takes like 3 minutes of everybody running around each other because they're so slow on aiming and everything. Mm-hmm. And you know how that game is when it's aiming. You literally can't hit anybody. And the only way you could kill somebody is if somebody managed to hit them or they were aiming at somebody else and standing really still. It would stun them if you hit them. And then if somebody else... So like what Kevin and I do is we go tag team on one person and you just go around as much as you can. As soon as one of them hits still, the other shoots, can get the stun, and then the second person shoots and kills them.
So wait, are you guys rolling with crossbows?
Yeah, everybody gets crossbows in the crossbow.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I missed that.
Yeah, in elimination, everybody gets the exact same gun.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
But even then, they're garbage. But if they were Far Cry ones, it'd be an amazing gun.
It would be so overpowered.
Even if it was like a 2-shot kill, but if it at least handled like the
I feel like the crossbow should handle good. Like a crossbow should handle better than a bow because it's just a bow rifle.
It's not that it handles bad. It's just that game is so...
Yeah, I mean, that game is...
It's third person.
I think it's appropriate to call it janky.
Yeah, I mean, I think in third person it's okay, but in terms like compared to a first person, yeah, 100%.
Gotcha.
You looking on the backside of that mic?
Yeah.
Is there a ghost behind it?
No, I was trying to give you a cue.
Oh, I don't know.
Trying to give you a physical cue. We're almost out of time, but I do want to say I started playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Is it good?
Finally? Yeah, it's not bad. It's I don't think it deserves, now that they've fixed it a little bit. Yeah, we're almost out of time. Now that they've fixed it a little bit, I don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. Yeah,
that was so weird. But I think
it's
also a classic hype train that fell off, and now
it is a little weird to play a game that's like AAA, like coming off the heels of Witcher 3, and you'll be walking along and a car will just suddenly fucking spawn in front of you, where it was an empty street before.
That's pretty bad.
Or I was playing and there was like a street sign that was like the crosswalk sign.
Yeah.
But it had no pole attached to it, so it was just a floating crosswalk sign.
Oh, man.
I'm like, There was a car the other day that was just a driving bumper. The rest of the car was invisible.
That's crazy.
And you're kind of like, man, for a game that's like AAA and like was this hyped and stuff, like it's a little disappointing, especially because Witcher 3 was so good
and like set back as many times as it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was delayed for forever.
I feel like there's probably a really not dark, but like really horrible work environment stories.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah. My understanding is it was like they were like CD Projekt Red was like, we're never gonna have developer crunch and any of this stuff, and then they went into it and like marketing team was selling promises that the development team was like, we can't do that.
Yeah.
And like all that kind of stuff. So but
that's kind of what I figured when it was so hyped and it got delayed a bunch, is I was like, one, I think at this point, I don't think it could meet expectations.
No, I mean the expectations were so high, but then the fact that it didn't meet those and then it was just broken.
Yeah. And that just, I remember that kind of happened with Titanfall 2, not to that extent where everybody was, actually a lot of games have had that recently because of the just kind of terrible industry that is gaming industry, where they release and it's like bad.
Hey, have a
Titanfall
broken game.
2, Battlefront 2, they both released them and they both did like really bad, and then like 6-8 months later everybody was like, hey, for all the people that left, it's really good now. Like they fixed everything, all the weird janky stuff's gone, there's a decent like community now, it's like people are back in it, but it just so many people left and never came back.
Yeah. No Man's Sky was another one.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Like everybody was so hyped.
I remember that getting hyped back
and then
like
it launched and it was nothing. There was no game. People were so upset. And now it's been like updated to a point where it's a good game.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of missed its wave a little bit.
Oh, definitely. Because we played it for, I don't know, a couple nights.
Yeah. And I think if we were more into those types of games, we'd probably.
Yeah, it had some really like fun elements. That was one of the few times I've ever been like, what am I doing? Like,
yeah, maybe it was too sandboxy.
A little, I think it was a little
Or
bit.
I'm like, I can literally go anywhere in the universe in this game.
Yeah.
On any planet.
And there's like endless amounts because it's just a coding.
Yeah, and I'm like,
repeating pattern or something like that.
I'm like,
or generator or whatever.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I know there's a story there that you can follow, and I followed part of it, and it was kind of interesting, but it wasn't enough to like hold me in.
Yeah, because like I played Minecraft, and well, still, I'm the classic.
What are you, a millennial?
Yeah, I'm like the classic. I don't know, 20-something-year-old who played Minecraft as, shoot, what were we like? I don't know, 13, 14, 15 when it came out, and now where it's like, oh, do you like Minecraft? Oh yeah. Oh, have you played? Not like a year, and then I'll play it for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, that was so much fun, and then I'll get distracted with something else and not play it again for a year, and then I'll have like 2 weeks where I play it a bunch, and then I'll
what Minecraft is? Minecraft is like the new solitaire on your desktop. It's like, hey, do you like playing solitaire? Yeah,
it's fun.
Like, yeah, you're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, like I'm surprised it's not like preloaded.
You keep all your I love that I have my same world from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's actually if we ever have like a way to record that, that's a video we should do. It was just you,
just go
a tour guide of you like showing me through your world again.
Yeah,
because there's so
if
much
I do
like
that, I'll make signs and stuff with like dates and
because there's so much
events.
Like the history of Tyler and his childhood in there.
There is literally a history in it. Like this was when the biome, like my island that was surrounded by cane, which needs water next to it.
Now it's a winter biome.
But it all froze. Yeah, the biome came with one of the changes, and now it's a winter biome. And it's like, this was my Great Cane Island until the Ice Age came.
Yeah, and then you're like, this is the tower, and that's how far I got with the pane windows, and then we gave up on that, so now they're just blocks of glass.
Reverse that.
Or other way around.
Pane windows didn't exist yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't even exist. And then I used Paint, and then I never finished the top like 30
This
stories.
is where we had the exploit, and then the exploit got removed. And then that's where we removed all the gold that we got in the exploit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is literally, that's one of my favorite is Carter's Church,
Yeah.
where it's like, there's diamond blocks in here. And it's like, yeah, there was a duplicating exploit. Because we only played survival on that map. I've never turned it to creative.
My favorite part was that, like, there was diamond in the church, and then there's just a bunch of spots where the diamond had been taken. It was replaced with cobblestone.
Yeah. It was very clearly ransacked.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
It's like the sacking of Carthage or something.
Yeah, it's very, like...
Constantinople.
Yeah, it's very, like, medieval time. Like, what is this? This was whenever Pope III built this grand cathedral. Why is that one cobblestone? That's where the bandits came in and stole.
That's why they came in and stole everything.
Oh.
But, oh, man. Well, this is a good time, man. A good return to form with much better microphones.
I know, now we don't sound like a dumpster.
Now we don't sound like a trash can. I mean, we sound like trash, but we don't sound like we're in the trash.
We don't sound like we're recording with a trash can.
No,
dumpster.
with a trash.
With a trash. Trash microphone? No, trash.
With a trash.
A singular trash.
It's just a McDonald's wrapper.
There's one in there.
How many more name brands can we get in here before we end this thing?
Diet Coke. Funko Pops.
Well, it's been great having you guys. We'll see you on the next episode of the And Then I Found $5 podcast. Goodbye.